with that. I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
That's out.
All right, let's bring the fire.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Orlando.
Fultz.
Cutter, I got yours.
To Mo Bamba. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you gotta be you.
Markelle Fultz. Driving right to the basket. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Has a chance.
Watch the shot. Watch the shot.
That's no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
The assist from number 7.
It's Orlando's ball.
Play some D.
To Mo Bamba. No good. Defense catching a break there. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Fultz. Curling inside. Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And the finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. And Gobert hauls in the rebound. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Screen coming. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Markelle Fultz at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 47% free throw shooter. Unable to connect on the free throw. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Fultz with a shot off the mark. Runner here won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Fultz. The drive, right to the basket. Rudy Gobert tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
is in for two.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Mo Bamba. Five to shoot for Orlando. Mitchell with it up top. Up by three. To Gobert. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Rudy Gobert trying to cash in on the three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Deep two there, won't go. That ends the third quarter. Jazz have the lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the third because
we know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Orlando. Into the game for the Jazz. Number 2.
and count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Mo Bamba. Can't miss those. And finishes strong. Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter into our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Jazz pick it up.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
From the painted area, won't go down. Now ready to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Big pick right there.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First free throw is good.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Oh, yeah, you've been working with your crowd.
Magic basketball. Markelle Fultz. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
2 for 2 on that trip.
I got ball, I got ball.
I got ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his third personal foul.
Jaren Grant is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Jazz edged out a close victory in today's game.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Check out the leading scores for the Utah Jazz. The Magic finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Salt Lake City to Nowitzki. Here comes the screen to Nowitzki. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. LA Clippers with the basketball to the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Across the timeline, it's Conley, trailing by 4. To Nowitzki. Mitchell, tough matchup against George. Conley. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Almost unlucky bounce. Conley into the front court. Down 4. To Gobert. Shot from the lane won't go. Paul George to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Conley into the front court, down 6. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Mike Conley, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. That's
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, LA. Substitutions, Utah.
and the finish at the rim.
4-2. The assist from number 10, Mike Conley.
Just not going down. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Here comes the screen. Conley. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed, and that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's a guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Mike Conley.
To Paul George. Here comes the screen. George. Ah, the monster stuff.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Count the basket inside.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To George. Ed Davis. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
Beverly down low for Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Hey, watch this screen, look.
Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Beverly into the front court. 2-point advantage. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Patrick Beverly at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Knocked loose. Bojan Bogdanovic against George. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. From the painted area, won't go down.
Hey, match up, match up.
Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Beverly, he'll get it down low to Harrell. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. That.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Los Angeles. Stepping in for the Utah Jazz.
Gilgeous Alexander. Count the bucket for two.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Joe Ingles. Defense making the ball carrier work. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. To Williams. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's Jazz ball. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Williams. It goes down.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams.
For Utah. For the Clippers.
Off the mark on his free throw. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started. Defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Joe Ingles. The drive, right to the basket. Gobert. Had a chance, but it's no good. Rudy Gobert. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harkless. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Williams.
See the screen, see it.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Williams. Message received. Well defended. Joe Ingles. And scores. Strong take.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Harkless. Gilgeous-Alexander, down low Green. Rudy Gobert swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Williams to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended. 3rd quarter comes to an end. The 4th quarter on the way. Jazz had the lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the 3rd because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the 4th quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
to Harkless.
Screen left, left, left.
Kawhi Leonard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
I got ball, I got ball. I got help. I got
To Conley. 3-second count.
It's on me.
Leonard to George. Rudy Gobert rejects it. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
They call a 3-second violation. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Beverly to Williams.
Great.
For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Conley, defended by Harkless. They get it down to Gobert. No good. Beverly into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Williams. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Down to Gobert. Can't miss those.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref.
From the start, let's do it.
Stepping in, number 2. In the game for LA, number 4.
Beverly into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Conley. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. JaMychal Green with the block. Williams into the front court. Leads 1. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Lou Williams trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Utah with the possession. Goes to the right side. Joe Ingles to Conley. Mike Conley. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. Beverly into the front court. Leads a bucket. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beverly into the front court. All tied up, just underway in this 4th quarter. Missed a wide open look. Had a good look there, but it's no good. And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
A simple touch foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Across the timeline, it's Conley. All even here in the 4th. Whoa, what a finish.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Doesn't get the bounce. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Now the Clippers call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Back jerseys. Get one for yourself before the roll go on.
Williams. Block shot.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Two for 2 on that trip.
Oh, you been in the gym, huh? I gotta go. Go.
Rudy Gobert tips it. Ooh, 5 now. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz got themselves a win here today. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Utah Jazz, the Clippers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Clippers had a lot of trouble working as a team defensively. giving up the kind of assists that happen from poor communication.
Mike Conley was the one making the playmaking possible, dealing out some great passes.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Bust down, that's up. Sit up, break down. Wait, bust it down, open up, chill, look. Stand up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old, a buzz. We don't even peel, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down.
Walk in the room, then leave with the that in my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties out shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Alright, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks control the tap. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Conley to Nowitzki. They get it down to Mitchell. Can't connect from inside. Trae Young. Finish that. To Gobert. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Conley. Here's Nowitzki, down low. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Hawks have it. Trae Young to Parker. Takes stock of the floor. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Conley into the front court. Down 2. To Nowitzki. To Conley. Five to shoot for Utah. Mitchell, his first effort, off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Parker. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Has a chance. Shot for Mitchell, won't go.
These shots aren't falling, Ed, because these guys keep fading on all their jumpers, up and down in the same spot.
To Parker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jazz have the ball. To Nowitzki. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound taken by Parker. Oh, he had it. Around the perimeter to Conley. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24 to Conley. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Atlanta.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. It remains Atlanta basketball. Jazz pick it up. Jumper's good.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw try, off the mark. Here's Atlanta.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. 1 quarter in the books here on Christmas Day. Jay and I are... Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the...
Substitutions, Washington Caps. Substitutions, Utah.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Conley to Joe Ingles. Short jumper misses. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
End score, strong take.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Trae Young. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
2 minutes left in the second.
Screen coming.
Screen on your right, on your right.
The drive, right to the basket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Conley into the front court. Down 5. Alex Len, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Come on, man.
Conley cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here it is.
Down low for Len. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Conley into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Joe Ingles able to recover with the block. Utah ball.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Mike Conley, 2 of 4 now.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
To Parker. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys can hold for the final shot. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. A shot at the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Jazz. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Calls out a...
Hey, this our game. Let's take it home. Let's go.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Atlanta.
I got ball.
Conley. And he hits.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Here we go. Hey, box out.
Collins comes up empty.
I got him. I got ball.
It goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Mike Conley, 3 for 6 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Conley. Mitchell, defended by Len. Conley. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hey,
Hawks with the basketball. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Conley. From the painted area, won't go down. Deep right corner for three. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
To Conley. And they retain the possession. Layup goes down. Well done.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want.
I got him. Here we go.
Easy pass to the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
That ends the third quarter. The Jazz in command of this one. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin.
Here we go.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Atlanta.
Trap. Get him. Don't let him get out.
Cashes in for two.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Trae Young.
Utah.
And he can't convert the free throw. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Missed it. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Huerter can't connect that time. And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Five seconds to shoot. Here comes the screen. From long range. Off the iron. No good.
All right here.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Trae Young. to Kevin Huerter. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound comes down to Utah.
1 minute remaining in the fourth.
Joe Ingles.
Double.
And the finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Watch the cutter, man.
Screen coming. Can't miss those. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? I hope you sleep in the night.